And now the news. For all the news that might be news across the face of Azeroth, here's your host, Tom Brokejaw. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the somewhat hard-hitting, not quite award-winning show that gives you the stupid news because no one else will. As you can see, for this episode we have gone on location to beautiful Silvermoon City, home of our newest allies and brothers-in-arms, the Blood Elves. Long lost to the likes of myth and legend, these people have once again entered into the world's eyes to fight for, well, whatever it is we're fighting for these days. We'd like to give you a little tour, because God knows without a mage it's hard enough to get here. So let's take a look around at some of the more unique and interesting parts of this fascinating metropolis. Here you can see the three leaders of Silvermoon City. I don't actually know what their names are because I'm not that good of a journalist. One of the first things you will notice in this city is the street signs. Whoa, that's cool. The next thing you will probably notice is the curtains. Silvermoon City has lots and lots of curtains. I might ask what the elves are trying to hide, except all the curtains are see-through. Much like the t-shirts in a wet t-shirt contest, I have to ask, what's the point? There are so many damn curtains here, it reminds me of my wife's obsession with drapes. Speaking of my wife, here's something you will never ever see her doing. I'll be sleeping on the couch for that one tonight, but it was worth it. As you can see, the brooms here are controlled magically. It seems a bit creepy at first, but you get used to it. Just make sure you get out of the way, otherwise you could get a broom handle in a very uncomfortable place. And now Hey, what's going on? What the hell is wrong? Hey, are you guys in the video truck drinking again? You know we're live. What? Oh, God, no. Not this schmuck again. I can't believe this. You jerks are gonna drive me to drink. Well, drink more. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing it this time. Oh, look at me. I'm Copernicus Dorkelstein. I have no jaw and talk like a retarded monkey on downers. I'm a pretty princess, and my mommy wears army boots. Blah, blah, blah. I have no friends because I smell like the wrong end of a wet torrent. What's that? It's not for the duck, you dumbass. What kind of a sicko are you? Brr, woof, woof, caw, caw. Maybe we'd better go to a commercial.
Well, howdy, partners. Why don't y'all come down to Tulane Shade's trustworthy tailoring shop? We got all sorts of new and used clothing for every member of the family. And this week only, all clothing is half off. So bring your copper pieces, hop on your trusty mount of choice, and don't forget our motto: if the shoe fits, you're at the wrong store.
Hack, title, and license separate. Batteries not included. Not all clothing guaranteed to be flame retardant. All our merchandise is made right here in Silvermoon City by hardworking illegal immigrant employees who are totally dedicated to their work, morning and night. Don't worry, that's just a little motivation and some whip marks. Did I say whip marks? I meant happy marks. This advertisement paid for in part by Kathy Lee Gifford.
And now we're back. Sorry about that, folks. I lost my cool, but I'm okay now. I took my meds and it's all good. So, let's get back to our look at Silvermoon City. Another thing you will notice right off the bat are the statues. Huh. Who says elves have egos? Oh, and also, the robots. Danger, Will Robinson, danger! Also, I would like to show you... Wait, what? A live feed? From where? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we now send you to a live feed of a... Well, we aren't sure, but it involves none other than our own roaming weatherman, Scotty McFly. That's right, my fellow dwarves. We need to rise up and take action. We need to form a Dwarven Workers' Union. We need to get organized and strike until we can get better pay. And benefits. And workman's comp. No longer will we be the butt of short jokes. Our women should be proud of their facial hair, and we need the drink. Give me a beer. Whoa, that was the funniest thing in the show. It was like a drunken midget convention. Oh well, we got a couple more things to show you here in Silver Moon City. I tried to get into the local culture, participate in some local rituals and customs. When they told me to hold still, this is not what I had in mind. I may look all calm and collected, but on the inside I'm thinking, ah! I saw my life flash before my eyes, and it was depressing. You know, with the bows and arrows and all the curtains and trees and psychedelic street signs and stuff, I couldn't help but wonder what kind of people these blood elves were. Then I saw the floating flower baskets and the bunnies. Then I knew exactly what they were. Hippies. Upon asking a local about my assumptions, I knew it was time for me to go. The only answer I got to my question was,
"Do not loiter."
Huh. Well, he was just lucky I didn't litter.
Salama ashalanore.
Yeah. Shamalama ding dong to you too, man. And on that note, we prepare to leave you tonight with another engrossing piece of investigative reporting by Sally Heartstrings. Sally?
Good evening, folks. I'm here to ask you a question. Have you ever been the victim of a scam? A well-laid-out plan to rob you of your hard-earned gold? Have you ever seen an ad like this before? A commercial or perhaps a magazine ad page? A small story about the poor and hungry children and orphans across the world? A carefully explained scenario in which you can send money to a needy child to help them through this terrible time of war? Am I asking too many questions? Well, if the answer to any of these questions is yes, then you will be interested to know what And Now the News' research department has found out. All of these ads are a fake. They are a scam. These children, orphans or not, do not need your money. I recently went undercover to find out the truth, and I was astonished at what I found out. These children are rich. They have plenty of money. How, you ask? Black market sale of kittens. That's right. Look at these photos of young Timmy here, playing the part of a downtrodden orphan, trying his best to sell white kittens. Truth is, Timmy runs a kitten farm, and in fact has sold hundreds of kittens, making money for him and his fellow orphans to live very well. Other scams, such as War Orphanage Week, Thrall's Kids, and the United Fellsworn Children's Fund, and even the Make a Death Wish Foundation, are all under the umbrella management of kids just like Timmy. So please, for your own sake, folks, ignore these ads. Ignore the orphans. Don't be made a fool of and be bilked out of your meager wages. This is Sally Heartstrings for And Now the News. Back to you, Tom.
Aw, damn it. If I ever find that little Pablo kid they send me a picture of, I'm gonna wring his scrawny little neck till he gives me my money back. Oh well, I guess that wraps up this edition of And Now the News. Until next time, folks, this is Tom Brokejaw reminding you not to bribe your co-workers with Dwarven Ale. Good night, folks. I ran out of money and stopped buying rounds. And everybody up and leaves. Cheap bastards.